This is a Dodge D50. You talked. All right, let's try this again. This is like my 6th time trying to make this video. The dogs ain't barking. I'm forgetting to turn the camera on, or I'm screwing up, getting tongue-tied. So let's try this again. This is a video on a little MPC D50. When I first showed you this kit, I talked about it was my parts renter truck when I worked at a Chrysler dealership up in Michigan, in Livonia, Michigan, when I lived up there. It was a good little truck. Spent a lot of time in it, and it always got me home and never really gave me any issues the 3 years I drove it. So I wanted to build it. So that's what we're doing, and so far so good. This little MPC kit hasn't been a bad kit at all. It's gone together pretty easy peasy. We'll start with the frame, I guess. Let me take the top of the engine off. They have this designed where you put the top half on after the body's on. But here is the 4-cylinder in the frame. It has posable wheels, and it's all been done with craft acrylics and some Vallejo. Here's the bottom side of it. We got it all weathered up to reflect a daily driver kind of truck. So that we've got that. Now I did change the transmission on this. The kit gives you an automatic, and mine was manual. I can't remember if it was a 4-speed or 5-speed. So I dug through my junk box. I found me a manual transmission, cut the automatic off, and then added it on there and got that changed over to reflect what the truck really was. Trying to get this thing to focus. There we go. So that's that. That came out pretty good. Fit the block pretty good. The wheels on it are out of the MPC Datsun kit, because we're not going to use the stock wheels when we go to build it. We'll be using the custom wheels and tires. So obviously my truck had, just stock stuff on it, and the wheels fit perfect. And the hubcaps are really, really close to what I had on my truck, so it worked out really well. And the hubcaps I painted, that's Vallejo chrome, or Vallejo silver chrome, or I don't know what they call it, chrome trim. Maybe just call it chrome. It's this bottle right here. So we've got that done, and yeah, it came out pretty good. So that's the little 4-cylinder. The drivetrain. Here's the top half. The head has the intake and the exhaust manifold on it. And as I said, that gets glued in after it gets the body gets put on the frame. And so we'll get the engine finished up once it's all once the body's all on there. As you can see, the color of the truck was beige that I drove. It was beige with a brown interior. So we took this can of Krylon Shortcuts. First time I used it, and not bad. It's pretty good. Now, I didn't want to pay $7 for a can of model paint, and this is only $3.99 for the can. Well, actually, I paid less because I used the 40% off. So this only didn't run me a whole lot, and it's pretty good paint. It's the same size as the tester stuff, but half the price. So this is a color called True Taupe, and it went on pretty easy peasy. I primed everything, since everything in this kit comes molded in black. I primed it with a Bright Touch gray primer, and then shot it with the Krylon, and yeah, no issues, and it dries pretty quick. Normally Krylon is lacquer based, but I think these shortcuts, because it says you can use it on craft foam, so I think this is enamel based, because if this was lacquer based you wouldn't be able to use it on craft foam, so lacquer would eat the foam. So but it only took I don't know, 2 days to dry, 3 days to dry. Didn't take long at all. Here is the bed. It comes as 6 pieces, but it went together pretty good. No issues with putting the bed together. Here is the cab. It's pretty cool. That came out pretty good. The hood. That came out pretty good. And then the engine compartment. That gets painted the body color like most of your Mopars, where the engine compartment was the body color. And this is where I had my alligator clip, and I think the washer fluid bottle goes here, so that'll get covered up. Here's the interior. It had a beige interior, a brown dashboard. It had a black steering wheel and column too, so I don't have to paint that. It comes molded in black already, so we'll just throw this together and it'll be done. But this is all done with craft acrylics. I used Ceramcoat Raw Sienna for the dashboard. We used, this is golden brown for the seat, and then the honey brown was for the bucket. So that's the 3 different browns, and this is what we got. We detailed out the dashboard like mine was, the old silver and black. Back then everything was silver and black on the dashboards. All I have to do is add the shifter to the floor and glue everything in there, add the steering wheel, and this will be done. So that came out pretty easy peasy. The bumper we got painted, the tester's chrome. All I gotta do is go back now and paint the ends, the wraparound black, like it was on my truck, and put in the parking lights. And this will be done. And then the back bumper, I don't know where I have it somewhere. The back bumper on my truck was just black, so we'll just leave that the molded color. You don't even have to paint that. And yeah, all I got to do is, well, I've already made it. I just have to figure out if it'll work on clear decal paper, and that's put the logo on the bedside like mine had. It said Fox Hills, Chrysler, Plymouth, and then below it the phone number. I'll see if I can do that on clear decal paper. As I said, I already have it made. I just don't know if clear decal paper will work. And this color is light enough where I think it should work. I don't think it'll show through the black. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thank God I got through it. And I don't know why I had such an issue making video this week. As I said, this is my 5th attempt. Kept screwing up constantly. So usually when I get that way, I just say screw it, and I just come back a few days later. But in this case, I was continue working on it. I was having so much fun. So anyway, alright guys, we'll see you in the next video.